Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba, we're in the mood for some fish and chips, which is why we're in West Hampstead. Hello, it's Mr. Dishy here. We're, as I just said, in West Hampstead, and the reason why we're in West Hampstead is to try some proper top-notch fish and chips. There's a lot of debate out there. Ask any Londoner, best fish and chips in London, you'll get like 1,000 different answers. But there's one place that I believe holds the #1 spot. This place in West End Lane, and it's called Nautilis. So here we are outside Nautilis, and there's already a queue forming on a Tuesday night. The crowds are gathered to try some of this incredible fish and chips. And we're gonna try this place out, Dishy style. This is what it's, I feel like I've arrived into the mecca of fish and chips here in West Hampstead. And look what I've got here waiting for me. I've got a goujon, a beautiful goujon. You welcome everyone with this beautiful goujon. I love it. Okay.
If they don't like it, they go straight away.
Oh, it's hot. I can feel it. It's burning my hands. It's beautiful. Here we go. That's rich. It's buttery. It's light. I love the batter on the outside. It's matzo meal, right? It's not normal batter.
That's the magic.
That's the magic. The magic is in the matzo.
That's the secret.
Could you tell the difference between normal butter and matzo meal?
You should just try it. You can't move that one. So when you open that one, have a look. It's solid. When you open this white, it looks like balls, not firm.
Yeah.
It's a big difference.
It's completely different. It's moist inside. It's fresh. It's a whole different thing. It's absolutely beautiful. I love it.
Don't tell anyone to buy sick.
I promise you, no one will even hear or watch this video ever. Your secret is safe with us.
Thank you, sir.
And all my 70 followers. But you know, this is the beginning. So how long have you run this shop for? This fish and chip shop? 47 years. 47 years these guys have been here. Yeah, I mean, I used to live around here, so I remember coming here back in the day. Yeah, even back in the day, and it's the quality's still amazing.
No change from that.
Yeah.
100%.
Awesome. Okay, so we're going to get the cod with matzo meal, portion of fries.
Yeah.
That'd be lovely.
Do you want it? Do you want to eat in there?
We'd love to eat in your restaurant. It says it all, really. I mean, look at that. This place has been selected as the best, Britain's best fish and chip shop. Can't ask for more than that. Signed in everything. And now we're about to see the infamous chips here getting made up. Second round. Oh, look at that.
Look at him.
Bit of salt. Bit of salt. Look at the flair. He's a professional. Bit of vinegar. Wrapping it up nicely. There we go. Can't ask for more than that. Can you? Fish. Beautiful. And that's a proud man with a proud fish. Lightly battered. Bagged up and it's done. Another happy customer. Boom. That is a beautiful thing. And now we're going into the restaurant to enjoy our fish and chips. Not too bad considering it's a Tuesday night in times of Corona. Got some happy customers here, regulars. And this gentleman has come for 50 years. Tell me why you love this place so much. You've been coming here for 50 years.
It's the best in London.
I love that. So you're a bit of a perfectionist.
No,
and your lovely wife as well?
We like what we like. We don't do things that we don't like. It's perfect here. Every time we come, it's lovely. No,
you can't get better. Do you go for the cod or the halibut?
No, we go for...
Or the haddock?
Haddock.
You go for the haddock?
Yeah.
I'm having the cod tonight.
Having what?
The cod.
Well, you know, 50 years ago, that was the cheapest thing you could have.
Yeah.
Cod. Now, they've made a fuss of it.
food has arrived. We've got the cod and we're about to go for this. It looks golden, it looks beautiful. I'm ready to go. So let's cut into this. Actually, before we do, I might put a bit of extra vinegar on here actually, because that is what we've got to do. Put a bit of vinegar on, splash that on. A tiny bit of salt. Okay, you ready? Right, look at that fish. The first thing you see is how flaky it is, how beautiful it is. That looks great. I'm so excited. I'm so excited, guys. Look at that. The batter is just so crispy. It's so light, it just melts in your mouth, and then all you get is this meatiness of the fish. It's so fresh, it's so tender, and then that just melts in your mouth. It's like eating air, really. But it's so, oh wow, this is incredible. Seriously. It's incredible, but the crust is so crispy, it's so crunchy. And it's not greasy at all. That's the biggest thing about this place. It's like, you feel like you're actually eating a really healthy meal because there's no greasiness at all. It still hits that spot. Do you know what I mean? It's amazing. Oh, that is beautiful. It's so light. The meat is so firm. It's so fresh. Really good. Give it a 10 out of 10. This place just never lets you down. Big up Nautilis, big shout out to Nautilis, I'm telling you. And now, I'm going to abandon all knives and forks, get a bit of tartare. It's like a giant 3D French fry, but it's not, it's a battered bit of cod, I think it's the tail of the cod. Put a bit of tartare here, squeeze it all out. And you see that on the plate, that beautiful tartare sauce. I'm going to take this amazing bit of fish, dip it in that sauce, look at that. Oh. You can't get a greater pairing really, can you? And now, this is the moment of truth. Oh. That is amazing. That is just so good. Bit of salt, bit of vinegar on the go. I love a lot of vinegar, that's the way to do it. Here we go. I'm gonna have a two-sip. And that is good. Again, these are like the kind of chips that are fresh. These taste like, you feel like you're eating a potato, like a jacket potato, you know? It's natural, it's not like a chip. It's cut in the shape of a chip, but you're eating a real potato, it's the real thing, you know? This is amazing. I know I dissed the ketchup before. I know I was like, who the hell eats ketchup with chips? Who the hell eats ketchup in a fish and chip restaurant? But these chips are so good. I just out of curiosity want to see what they taste like when you put it in the ketchup. Wow. Oh my God. I'm a convert, I'm going, yeah, you know, since when do you not have ketchup with fish and chips? Madness, who the hell says that? It's so good. Because like, you get the acidity of the ketchup with the kind of, the potato-y, like it's really thick potato flavour with the acidity of the ketchup works so well. And you know what, it's really good to just mix it up a bit. Like here, add a bit of fish. For people that aren't in London, or aren't in England rather, you know, you go to and from. You go from the fish to the chips to the fish, hence fish and chips. It's incredible. I mean, look at that. That is, I've got to show the camera this. Look at that. Isn't that a beautiful sight? Do you see that? It's just firm, it's beautiful, fresh. You know, sometimes you get fish and chips, it's all like, turns into a kind of mush, you know, it's like, kind of has a texture of tissue paper. This is fresh fish, you know. And now I'm gonna have a bit more of this. was an experience to remember. That was fish and chips like I've never had them before, apart from the last time I went in there, which was quite a while ago to be fair. So walking down the Finchley Road now, and gonna go for a bit of a drink and dream about fish and chips. But in the meantime, if you enjoyed this episode, if you love the fish and chips, please do me a favour, give it a thumbs up, comment in the box below, or better yet, if you haven't already subscribed, please do that. Just click that subscribe button. And next week, tune in, we've got a real surprise in store for you. Better than this. No, we can't say better than this. It's going to be different. This is it. This is Mr. Dishy signing off.